Well, it's not Jurassic Park. Hello, Sophie Chili here for part 2 of the habanero eating taste thingy. This time it's the first year plant, no, it's this year's plant habanero, to see how different that one tastes compared to the first year plant. Hello, so part 2 is we're going to eat this this year's plant crop of the habanero pod from this year. Well, you know what I'm saying. So I want to see how different this one is compared to the plant that is over a year old. So we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to cut it open and see what it's like inside. A trusty kitchen knife. Slice, slice. It's a pearl inside. Can you see? There's a bit more in this one than there is in the other one. Is it in focus?
Yes.
Now, can you see? It's a bit more in it. I mean, even I can smell it a bit now. Oh yeah, lot more smell coming off it. If you just focus on the white part, you can see that it's looking decidedly orange. So I don't know if that's from the colour of the chili or from the oil. But it is definitely... Are you in focus? Yeah. Just shake your head, make a noise,
yeah.
Bang some rocks together. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, that's definitely got that habanero taste, habanero smell. So we'll see what this one does to me. So here we go. This year's plant, first part of this year's plant. That's better. I wouldn't say it's as sweet as the other one. Maybe it's inexperienced, but it's not sweet. Bits everywhere, sorry. And it, oh yeah, that's starting to, the tongue is starting to come alive. Yeah, it's definitely hotter than the other one I had yesterday. So I don't know. It's different pods, different heat. But I can feel that starting to work out now from the tongue. The top of the tongue is on fire. Yes, it's still not as hot as that chocolate hab. Yeah, it's mainly the tongue so far. That last one was at the back of the throat, back of the mouth, sorry. This one's the tongue. But I think this is going to get a little bit hotter than the first one. It's got that kind of, I'm going to warm up. And the tongue is starting to feel the brunt of all that. Oh, excuse me. What else can I taste? No taste left. I can taste a little bit of the habanero and that habanero taste that these chilies have. Yeah, but it's just a lot of heat. Whenever I move my tongue now, boomf, a lot of fire comes up. I don't experience any hiccups, so I don't know if that's me. But there again, I tend to have like a habanero sauce on cheese on toast and other things every other day or so, so maybe my tolerance is a bit higher. But I'm starting to produce a lot of drool now, and my eyes are starting to puff up a bit. So yeah, that's starting to get quite warm. There's not much more you can say about this one. It is what it is. It's an orange habanero, and yeah, it's quite hot. I'll stop the video now, and then I'll come back in a few minutes later, and just to let you know how I'm getting on a bit later. So bye for now. Hello, it's now a few minutes later, and I'm just going to report how things went on. Now that was quite a hot little orange habanero, I must admit. The heat continued to build, not a great deal, it's not like I'm saying not climbing Mount Everest in terms of the heat scale, but it was enough to wake you up. And what I was getting is heat on the tongue, I was getting heat under the tongue, I was getting the gums around the tongue were becoming a little bit sensitive, a little bit warm. That's all kind of subsided now, and I can just generally just enjoy the you know, the glowing embers of that chilly heat. So yeah, on the whole, I would say that of the two chilies I've tasted, the one from this year and the one from last year, I tend to think that the fresh plants, I think, produce the hotter chilies. I don't know. I could be well and truly wrong on that scale. I've got no other, nothing else to base that on other than actually the basic test that I just did. You know, the one from this year, last year. So I'll see what happens. I'll see how they grow and see what happens, and then maybe have another go later on. But I don't want to eat them all like this, because they're destined to become some sauce later in the year. That's the plan. Because here in Sofia, and maybe a few other people outside the UK or outside the West, they have a problem getting more, I don't know, not esoteric food, but the actual chili sauce is very hard to come by. In fact, chilies here, it's really an underexploited market. There's lots of different chilies here, lots and lots of different ones, but you can't seem to find like someone who's selling habaneros, someone who's selling nagas and scorpions, all that kind of stuff. It's just not happening here. And so the whole reason that I actually got into this chili thing in the first place was to make chili sauce for my food, and that's as simple as that. But since starting this journey, I suddenly realised that I knew nothing about chilies. I still know absolutely nothing about chilies, but it's suddenly amazing how many different varieties of chilies there are, and I didn't realise just how hot chilies could actually go, because I thought, like the rest of the people, that you know, a typical Vindaloo type chili was like the pinnacle of where you could be with a chili. I didn't realise that scorpions and other bits and pieces, other chilies like that, could actually just kind of kick them to the sideline and be proper chilies. So there you go, that's me rambling. So there we go, that's it. That's the second part over with. My vote, my favourite, would have to be the first year chili. The second year, this year's plants, sorry, the plants that are overwintered, they're not doing as well. They don't seem to have as much foliage. The leaves are smaller in size, so I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to repot them. It's my experience at growing stuff. This is the first time I've grown anything, so I'm probably doing it all wrong. But they are producing something. So there you go. I'll stop rambling. So you can. I'll see you again some other time with another pod of something, whatever grows. Probably a chocolate habanero. There's one there that's growing quite nicely. It's starting to turn brown, so maybe that one. And it's a bigger size. So there you go. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye. Wow.